Gears 3 Insane Difficulty Guide, Act 1, Chapter 3, Homecoming. You are now playing as Cole, and I edited out a bunch at the beginning of the level, but I wanted to keep this in here because in this patio for the best breakfast in town is a collectible, but I accidentally found that there. I don't know why I didn't find that on my test run. On my test run, I found the 2 grenades, and you need every advantage you can get for this next couple sections. So I edited to the hard part. Those guys are assholes. I hate those guys. They can one-shot you if you're not careful.
Dr. Octopi?
Yep. When they get their little arms up, like, they normally don't have those crazy arms up, and there's like a couple different mutations of them, which is really cool, because like the whole idea behind the lambent locust is that it's like some sort of radiation that's infecting them, that's making them mutate in weird ways. So there's like some of them that have like 2 crazy arms, or some of them that have 3 arms, and sometimes like the arm, like the middle arm, will still be alive and start like snaking after you and explode if it gets too close. Like,
maybe the darkness should take some notes.
The darkness?
Isn't that all about having arms that do things?
I'm pretty sure one of the abilities was to make a little snake. Or I don't know. Yeah, the darkness 2 is actually in development.
So is the lambic, is that a Gears word or an English word?
I don't know.
Never heard that word.
It's part of Norse mythology.
Oh, shit! I'm never going to catch a break on that one.
So, is this the first time we're seeing these stalks and you gotta shoot the pods?
First time I'm seeing them.
Okay, so these stalks, I mentioned before how these are the new grub holes that you have to toss a grenade into, like in Gears 1. They have these little like pods or zits on the outside of them, like big warts on the outside of them, and until you like really learn what they look like, they can be kind of hard to distinguish from the rest of it. But if your crosshairs turn red, that means that it's something you can shoot and actually do damage to, not just the tree itself.
So they transport through these trees.
Yeah, like they birth new locust.
Ew.
So kill them to prevent lots more dudes spawning. And like, I knew that one was like way around
really
the corner.
Tough to see.
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's worth killing. You might have noticed, and you'll notice as you play through, that like when you kill all of the pods on a stalk, they die instantly. And they don't like fall over and crumble. They turn like a dark, like you can kind of see in the corner there, it's a dark black, like dead tree color instead of like kind of and you can watch it kind of change color. What's that?
Does it pulse when it's alive?
No, it doesn't. So you'll see in a second if you're watching for it when I shoot the pod. And then sometimes when they've spawned all the locusts they're going to spawn, they just die anyway. So, yeah.
Now, is there a set number of zits, or?
I'd say on average 2. Some of them have 1. Some of them may have 3.
So there's not a set number. It
No.
could be...
I'd say large majority have 2.
Okay.
But anyway, so conserve your ammo, conserve your grenades and shit like that for the next... kind of lost track where I am, actually. I think the beginning of Chapter 4 is actually really freaking hard. But I think this is also about the time that I started to realize that giving your teammates explosive weapons is the key to success.
It is the thing to do.
I think if you have enough patience, you can get through this game without killing anybody.
Really?
I think so. I don't have the patience to do that right now, but I do want to try it. Like, see how far I can get through the game without...
On insane difficulty?
On insane difficulty. There's a boss fight at the end of Chapter 4.
Do you have to shoot anyone? I mean, you must have to shoot something.
Nope. So they have a new system where when you aim, you can tag targets. And that it doesn't guarantee that your teammates are going to shoot for that guy. But it like the loading screen tip says that it makes them attack it.
Percent.
But it's, I don't know.
Increase the percent likeliness.
Right. So there's a boss fight at the end of chapter 4 where the best strategy I found was get the fuck away from your teammates, give them all boom shots, and let them do all the work. Because if you're like some of the really hard bosses or mini bosses, I guess, if you don't shoot them, they won't shoot you. They'll focus on your teammates.
That's nice.
It's really nice. It works out incredibly well. So I edited out a whole bunch of junk. This area, there's going to be a couple stocks that spawn across the way, and you're going to see me just try to take out the pods as quickly as possible. I got to find out the names for these guys. I'm going to do that after we finish this chapter's
Are you?
I know I am.
You need like a list in front of you.
Yeah. Well, write down 5 names. It won't be that hard. So you can see that tree right there. It's dead looking, and it was alive looking before. Anyway, so that guy right there that I'm shooting at right now, I got lucky, and I think it might just be because I stayed further back. If you get too far forward, it seems like he kind of walks around and gets really close to you, and if he does that, you can be in some serious trouble.
Yeah.
Because he can one-shot you at this point in the game, 3 levels in. Well, I guess it's not really 3 levels in, because I've already beaten the game on this difficulty, and then unlocked this difficulty, but... Anyway, so there's 2 frag grenades in the back left corner, so I'm just trying to use 2 of them, so I don't let them go to waste. Which is... really min-maxing, but it can be handy to know where all the ammo supplies are. Yeah. And these guys, he's got those 2 arms right there. Yeah, he can really do some serious damage to you. I'm surprised I didn't die there. But I gotta say, Cole, so have you not played through all the Gears?
No, I have not.
I didn't like him at all. I just thought he was kind of a dumb ancillary.
Did you like any of them?
No.
Okay.
But no. I didn't even hate him the most. I hated Dom the most. And right. I hate Dom even more. Oh, okay. I was saying on the previous video recently that there's a couple things that I'm not sure what I'm going to remember from this game. Mm-hmm. I remember Dom from this game. I don't want to spoil it, but Dom is a dumbass.
We've been saying that for the last 4 years.
Oh, I watched my Dom the Dumbass video just the other day, just to see, how
many views does that thing have?
I don't know, 10,000, something like that. Not a ton, but...
was that the Ram boss fight, or is it before that?
Yeah, it was during that fight. That was one of those levels, I think that was during Resistance we were talking about that, guides that we've made where we used our first run. Mm-hmm. And, actually, no, it wasn't that. I didn't do that for that because I remember there was a glitch that I used to beat that boss. Anyway, on to part 2.